Hello, this is wmpyr here to show you guys one of my favorite exercises. This is the LLC crimped. This is the LLC katana. Both of these I'm going to use closed, and they are in the magnum size. I feel that they make really good hand weights, and that's what we're going to be doing here. First, just start off with, remember I said there's two circles you can make. Circular motion this way and a circular motion in the other direction, right? So we're going to go ahead and start with the circular motion coming back towards me. And this is uppercuts, essentially. That's what you're doing. So you're just going to be working on some uppercuts here. And the main idea is when you throw uppercuts like this is to keep the right hand and the left hand separate from each other, okay? And so the right hand stays in the right lane, which is the shoulder tells you what lane it is, and the left hand stays on the left lane, which is the left shoulder. Okay, they do not go into the center line, because when you start doing this, you can see how it's you can see how dangerous it can get, and it just gets too close to my own hands. So keep them in their own lanes, and it's just getting used to that. Okay, so just like this, or whether you start putting your body into it, you still keep them in their own lanes. They do not go center line, okay? See, they're still in the shoulder lane. Boom, boom, boom. And so you could start right here, it's just arms. You can start putting in your legs, your waist, your hip, well, hip, waist, your shoulder. You can start putting in more body mechanics in there. You could start increasing the range. So instead of just here, you can start punching more out here. Or you could punch way out there. Bam, 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 bam. When you start going further and further out, you really, for me, I really like to start putting in the snap in there. And snapping with something in your hand, it does take some practice, but it's totally doable. And this right here, it's helping me get that feel of snapping with something in the hand and not dropping it. So that does take some practice. I used to practice that when I would go jogging and the keys in my hands, and I would try it. As I'm running, I'm practicing with the right hand, and then I'll practice with the left hand. So anyway, practice your snapping, and now you go the reverse direction. And when you're going the reverse direction, it's the same idea. Right hand stays in the right lane, left hand in the left lane. And from here, like this is just arms, not putting my body into it. Then I could start putting in the body in there. And it doesn't matter if you're hitting with a ramp or if you're hitting with like a hammer fist, either or. So from here now I could start to put in my body in there. And even though, like you saw that motion I made right there, if I turn it, you can see I never crossed into my own center line, okay? So if I want to hit the enemy on their center, I could step so that I do hit it, or I could turn my body and hit it. But I'm not crossing into my own center like this. That's not what I'm doing, okay? So from here, going this way, boom, 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 then I could start putting in more body in there. I could even start turning the wrist. These are just different kinds of body mechanics. So I could do more like this, where it's like a turning the wheel. Or I could turn my wrist downwards, so it's more like a karate punch as opposed to a jeet kune do type of punch. So boom, boom. But either way, I still keep right hand stays in the right lane, left hand stays in the left lane. So keep practicing that. It's all about staying in their own lane. And that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.